CNN News, more than half of college graduates regret their decision to go to college. Before the 1970s, it was common to not go to college or to be a college dropout. But society has changed that, making it almost a requirement to get a 4-year degree out of high school. As incoming freshmen, the last thing we think is, oh man, am I going to regret this? No, it's supposed to be the best 4 years of our lives. As a 5th-year graduating senior, admittedly with senioritis, I'm beginning to regret my decision to come to college and commit to a degree and a relationship that I just wasn't ready for. Only you and I doesn't seem to be getting the hint that this relationship just isn't working out anymore. Young adults should look at more options than going to college out of high school. First, I will lecture some of the problems with our current college education system. Secondly, I will drone on why history has made it a requirement to get a 4-year degree. And lastly, I will encourage other options than a secondary college education. Admittedly, college is the right path for some people, but a college degree does not guarantee you success. Did anybody here that you had to get a college degree to get a good job, good life? Well, they were wrong. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics states that 76% of people ages 20 to 29 with a bachelor's degree are employed. So how many of those 76% actually have a job in the field that they studied in? How many are actually enjoying their jobs? And associate's degree graduates who graduated 2 years faster are employed at a rate of 90%. And college dropouts are employed at a rate of 80%. So while a college degree does not guarantee you a job, it does merely guarantee you sadness. Colleges are struggling to provide students with the mental and physical resources that they need on a college campus. In 2016, the American College Health Association posted that 61.9% of undergraduate students felt overwhelming anxiety, and 39.1% felt too depressed to even function. And who here fell victim of the freshman 15? I think I got the freshman 50, but I'm not counting. The International Journal of Exercise Science says that the increased hours of academic work means that we're being physically active far less. And with Zoom University, imagine how physically active we are now. My Netflix previously watched list will tell you not very. So now it's time to pause Netflix and pay attention to the problem, or the causes of these problems. The required 4-year degree hails from the 1970s. In 1663, British immigrants created the first college, New College, aka Harvard University. This is meant for white men to continue the family business, be a Presbyterian faith, and be strong, educated leaders of the new world. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna ask? 80% of those white men were dropouts, with no dropout stigma. And by the 1980s, college was a roaring business. The ideal of having a 4-year degree, marrying a college sweetie, and having that American dream family was an ideal for middle-class America. But that is outdated and needs to change. Colleges are straight up unable to provide the resources students are demanding on college resources. In the last 6 years, the utilization of mental health services on college campuses has increased by 30 to 40%. Yet only 10 to 15% of undergraduate students are actually using those mental services. As our admission rates continue to rise and our mental health continues to fall, universities are going to need more funding and support. Okay, so we've kicked out our college, signed up for college depression, and agreed with the terms and conditions of outdated services and lack of resources. But what if we just didn't go? High school should be teaching us for life, not college when we graduate. The only life skills class I've ever taken is the 2 weeks my AP psychology teacher took us on herself to teach us things like filling out a W-2, which I'm still terrified every time I see one, change a tire, make rice, whatever. The United International Children's Emergency Fund states that education that helps young people develop life skills has transformative potential. And this is more than just home ec. Education life skills says that we should be teaching our young adults time management, mental health, and how to do our taxes and so much more. By teaching these things, we're creating opportunities for success. And if you don't go to college right now and want to later, that's totally okay. So let's talk gap years. In 2015, only 3% of college American students took a gap year. And 92% said they wanted to gain experience and grow a personality, something you may have wished Chad in your human interest class had done instead of sitting next to you all semester. Students who take gap years are typically more experienced, they save money, they have strong coping skills, and are more prepared for life. This does not mean that you can sit on your butt and watch Netflix, but you don't have to bring clean water to a small village in Africa either. You have to work, live life, gain experience, and just figure out who you are. Okay, so we learned that college is overwhelming. I mean, after that, I'm overwhelmed. We talked about the problems in our current college education system, and how history and a lack of tools has decreased the benefits of going to college. But there's hope of breaking that mold by teaching young adults life skills and encouraging gap years. These are the things that I wish I had known when I first came into college. Okay, so your homework this week is to think about where you want to be and how you want to get there. And if college is really the way that you're going to do that. Because it's okay if it's not. A degree is not going to make or break you.